What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. So just another recap on today's trading. I'm going to make this very quick for you guys. And again, I do apologize for this recap being so delayed. But pretty much what I want to talk about, I'm not going to do a full recap on this week's trading just because that's for Sunday's Stock Talk. So if you guys don't know what that is, feel free to subscribe and stay tuned. Once we go live on Sunday, it's going to be 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. And we pretty much recap last week's trading and prepare for this upcoming week. So I'm very excited for this week to come. This overall week of starting this $1,000 challenge, I think I put myself under a lot of stress, especially because if you guys are not following the $1,000 challenge, pretty much what I did is I used to trade with an account over $30,000 within Robinhood. I removed the funds on that account. I got marked as a pattern day trader, and I've been consistently arguing with Robinhood for the past 4 days on the restriction that they put on my account that was not valid. I got that all figured out as of yesterday, but then I felt like I was chasing stocks. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that you can make, right? Especially trading when they're not in your, in a sense, just and that's really one of the biggest mistakes that I've been able to see for myself, especially with this $1,000 challenge, since what I'm pretty much going to be doing is 5 days, within the week, I have 3 day trades. That means, I can buy and sell one stock within the entire day. That's something that I haven't had to do in quite a while. So I have to be a lot more selective with the stocks that I choose to invest in. And that also means that, just lock in my profits when I'm in the green. If you guys saw my recap as of yesterday, you guys would have seen that I was up, a little bit over 3% on my trade on JNUG. I decided to only lock in half of my profit. And then I ended up, holding the remainder of what my shares were for JNUG, and then I continued to buy some at the lower end to average down, and then sell at a higher price point. If you guys saw how JNUG performed today, it was very poor. Hit lows of about, I think, $5.58, and then it hit highs of about $5.83. But overall, again, I have these RSI indicators that were telling me to sell. I wasn't paying attention to them because I was getting greedy. I was trying to, squeeze in a little bit more profit and hoping that it would break from the 610 to, 630, and that was Thursday. And again, you need to listen to these indicators. Don't get emotional. You need to really stick to your plan. And that's what I'm going to be, in a sense, trying to organize for you guys. I think a lot of traders have good best practices within this group, but let their emotions get into play and get overwhelmed. And I totally understand. Again, realistically, putting myself in my shoes, and this is why I started this challenge, so I can see the hesitations that you guys are encountering. And for me, as more of an experienced day trader, to see what I can provide for you guys as feedback, in a sense, to help you overcome that and make it easier to be successful when it comes to day trading, right? Pretty much what I focused on for this week is I need to stick to my plan. Realistically, with this $1,000 challenge, you need to lock in, 2.33% growth per day, 3 days a week, 4 times out of the month, and 12 times a year to lock in from $1,000 to $20,000, which is amazing growth, right? From 5,000, I believe it's well over $100,000. If you want to start with 500, then it's $10,000. So I provided an Excel sheet for you guys that I created and developed, so you guys can incorporate, whatever it is that you guys are starting with, how many day trades you guys want to trade a week. And then you guys can change the percentage growth, and then it helps you stay on track and all that stuff. So if you guys, again, want access to that, the link is provided for you down below. It is a free networking group, so that's TechBot Solutions. Once you get accepted to the TechBot Solutions Facebook platform, you'll have access to our group chats that are free, as well as to our Excel sheets and all the different information that we share within TechBot Solutions. And the reason that we make it private is to filter out spam, to filter out people that are not in the best interest for the overall group. And one of the things that we do best, and you can ask any member within TechBot Solutions, is share best practices and share mistakes in effort to promote overall group growth, right? I'm not just here to benefit myself. I'm not here just to benefit, other people. I'm here to benefit and try to help out anyone or everyone as much as I can. And I think that's been made very clear with all the viewers and all the support that I get. I think I try to be as clear as I can with everything that I try to express and give my opinion on, and I'm very open-minded. So if you guys have any questions or suggestions that you guys think that I can take, TechBot Solutions to the next level, especially when we're working on developing our platform, then let me know. You guys can reach out to me. I am so far behind with emails, so please don't email me anymore. I've been slammed with so many emails. So please don't reach out to me like that. Once you get into TechBit Solutions, reach out to me and DM me through the group chat platform. Within that, I'll almost 100% respond to whatever it is that you sent me. But emails are just because they're mixed with everything, not the best option for you guys if you guys want to actually get to me. But pretty much what I want to focus on that I learned about this $1,000 challenge and about this pattern day trading rule within Robinhood is that I feel a lot of people are forcing their trades every single day. So we spend and dedicate, right, as a day trader, you dedicate hours of your day to analyze stocks. At least you should, right? And you should do this actually even after the market closes. You should dedicate about 30 minutes to an hour performing technical analysis on the stocks in your watch list. And within that, you will identify potential within a series of stocks within that watch list. By doing that, you filter out stocks that are not, at that point that are potentially, profitable. Again, you as an investor, the whole point you're an investor is to buy low, sell high. So doing and performing your technical analysis, you can do a 2-day analysis, 1-week analysis, 1-month analysis, and see where this stock stands. If it's working, with your RSI indicator, if it's working with your EMA indicator, and it shows good signs of volume, then add that to a watch list that you will follow up with during pre-market hours. And during pre-market hours, if you see that it performs and it's showing, again, the same type of potential that it did, when you perform the technical analysis and everything is showing up to be good, you'll probably end up from 10 stocks to about 2 to 5 different stocks. Again, if you're a new trader, focus on 1 or 2 and just run with it. Focus on that, set up a plan, and then execute, stick to it. So what I felt is that I was usually when I'm day trading, because I have multiple day trades, when I don't have this restriction, I can get into a stock and stop loss out and it doesn't matter to me. But with this, pattern day trading restriction, it sucks, right? Because you buy and I don't even care about really the 1% loss that I might take. I care more and I see more value in that one day trade, that now I added and only have 2 left, right, within the 5-day period. So I found myself that I was getting overwhelmed and almost second guessing myself. So what I want to create for this group is a criteria list, meaning that it's just going to be almost like an Excel sheet, not really though, pretty much just a list that I'm going to provide an example or a sample of for you guys. And pretty much what I want you guys to add to that criteria is what you as an investor identify for a stock to have good potential. Volume, if you guys know anything about the stocks, penny stocks, and momentum trading, volume is a key thing to be able to get in and out at a good time. Being close to the support, being close to resistance, being able to identify that, making sure that you know where you're getting in and where you're getting out, setting that up, right? That's a good indication. RSI indicator showing you that it's closer to the 30 and not as that it's more oversold than it's overbought, because if it's overbought, then you're going to write it back down. So using that as an indicator, using EMA and SMA to indicate that it's showing signs of upward momentum. Create your own criteria list. I'm going to provide you with an example or a sample that I'm going to create and develop for myself. And I want to make sure that if it's not everything that you guys want, that you guys specifically and individually add different criteria and share it with the group. I'm going to share this sample criteria list with you guys, and I would highly encourage you guys, if you guys can, to post it within the Facebook TechBit Solutions platform, so everyone else can see what you identify to be a good stock. Because again, this is a networking group, right? This isn't a group where I tell you what to trade. This is a group where you share what you're trading and educate others why you're trading it, for them to make the judgment on if they see potential. And that's the whole thing that I think separates us from any other broker, from any other investing or networking group, is because if you go into StockTwits, all those people are only there to talk about either about what they're trading or why you should buy that stock. Here, the TechBit Solutions, we're here to help one another out based on our own experiences, but in no way do I want any member to tell anybody else where they should be buying and selling, because it's you as the investor that has to identify that. So I think this criteria list can make it very easy for you guys to feel confident before buying in, because you know where you're buying, you know where you're selling, you know based on the criteria that this stock that you're about to invest in, your hard-earned money, is going to work for you guys, right? And by doing that, you have built confidence, right? And it's not going to work every single time, and you guys need to understand that, right? When you guys go and try to buy and sell a car for a profit, or buy and sell a house, or searching, for this potential, item to sell for a profit, every time you guys go look for those things, is 100% sure that you're going to find it and buy it? No, sometimes the deal falls through. Sometimes, it's just not what you expected. Sometimes it just doesn't play out like, like what you thought. Just like stocks, you know, it meets certain criteria, but in no way is it always going to work. That's why we have a stop loss. Always minimize loss. No matter what your emotions are, no matter what you believe, it's always better to lose, 1 to 2% than to be down 10% and now have to wait, a week to 2 weeks just to break even because of that mistake. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that. So let me know what you guys think about this criteria list. If you guys think that it would build confidence within you guys and help you guys be more organized, because now you guys are gonna, learn how to trade. And by building this criteria list, you need to know what criteria is, as in like the EMA, estimates, learning what day trading is. And before you guys ask me all those questions about, how do I get started, you need to learn. You need to learn how to trade. There's paper trading, simulation trading, which is fake money, but it allows you to invest in real market, real-time quotes. And that's the whole thing. Instead of, just asking for help all the time, make sure every time you ask that you put in the work to try to answer your own question. Again, we're here to help you out, but we're not here to spoon feed you. And I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. Give me one quick second. Alrighty, guys, I really do apologize for that position. My girlfriend called and I had to answer because she's coming over. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think about this criteria list. I really think it's going to help you guys get more organized, because now you guys will know how to trade, know what you guys need to trade. You as an investor identify as that potential, set up a plan, and then I provided for you, this networking group so you guys can share it and help keep one another, motivated and up to date. And then you guys have this Excel sheet to stay on track. I really don't know what it is, what more you guys would need to get a better understanding for investing. And I don't mean that as an insulting, like comment or anything like that. I mean that as in like, I don't know what else you guys want, so tell me. Reach out to me any way that you guys can, that you guys think I can, what I can develop to make this group so much better for you guys. But I definitely think, based on my experience of what I've learned simply this week, of being back at a PDT restricted account, what I need to look for, and the obstacles that you encounter because of this restriction. And I definitely understand the struggle, but when you set up a plan for success and you stick to it and you're consistent and you're realistic, it's going to work, right? And it's just a matter of overcoming the hesitations and overcoming, the losses, that it's going to work. Minimize loss, set up a plan, identify potential, and execute and repeat. And that's what's going to lead to your success. Trading JNUG, when I continuously talk about JNUG, in no way am I telling any of you guys to trade that ETF. It's something that I've continuously been able to analyze, that I see that has potential, but because of the tension within the market, isn't doing as well as expected. It's hitting a support now that it's been hitting for the past, week, and I've been able to profit off of it from time to time with my actual account, but not with this PDT account within Robinhood, because of the restriction that I have, and because it's a little bit harder for me to because of the mistake that I made of not locking my profits, and that's just gonna, that's what's gonna happen. I have to learn from my mistakes and move forward. But in no way do you guys need to follow anything by anyone or mimic anyone's trades. You as an investor have to understand that this is a real thing. Buying and selling, make it as real as you guys can. Try to, in a sense, I don't really know how to, how does it make sense to you guys? What do you guys think about investing? What do you guys think it is, right? It's just like buying and selling a car. You're not every time that you go for it, you're gonna, buy a car that meets your criteria, so you don't buy it. Just imagine if you were buying a car like that every single time, just because you forced the purchase. You're gonna be buying crappy cars. You're not gonna sell for a profit. You're gonna sell for a loss, and you're gonna make more mistakes than you will gains. Just with trading, just the same exact thing. So I think that's one of the biggest things ending this week in the red with my $1,000 Robinhood account. That's one of the biggest things that I can take from that, right? And again, I have no shame talking about, the red week that I've taken, because that's why I started this group. That's why I started this challenge, to challenge myself and put me back in the shoe of having more restrictions and how I'm going to overcome them as a more experienced trader, compared to some of you guys, and share it with you guys. And that's the whole point of this group. So that's really just it. I hope, again, I'm not showing you guys any of my technical analysis or anything like that, because about my recap today, that's what happened, and that's what I've been doing bad this week. And in no way is it always going to be a green, week or a green day, but it's, understanding from your mistakes, setting up a plan that can help you overcome those, in a sense, obstacles, and continue. And continuing to refine yourself as a trader, and continuing to grow your account and be realistic. So I will have a helpful video later within the day. So stay tuned for that. If you guys can subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. We upload daily on recaps and then helpful videos to give you guys a better understanding on how to invest. But let me know, again, the biggest thing, don't forget, let me know what you guys think about the criteria list and what I can provide for you guys to make TechBud Solutions the perfect and ideal platform for you guys. Again, don't email me. I need you guys to DM me, or you can try commenting, and I'll try to read the comments. But again, just because of the multiple videos that I upload, I might not get to it. So the group chat platform would be the best way to reach out to me, or post it on the Facebook platform, and then I approve those, or someone else does, and I'll read that. But thank you guys again. I can't thank you guys enough. I just want to make sure that you guys understand how to be successful when it comes to trading, and learn from my mistakes so you guys don't have to repeat them, right? That's, again, the whole point of this group. Let me know what you guys think about the criteria list. Let me know the mistakes, or the best practices that you had for this week, so we can share it with the group. And then once I share my criteria list with you guys, adjust it and tweak it according to your needs, and then share it in the Facebook platform so everyone else can see it, and see if that criteria list would work for them. And I think that can really lead to a very powerful, in a sense, resource for a lot of our traders. I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys in our Sunday Stock Talk. I'm excited for this Monday because I got to work with all of you guys, and it's definitely something that I look forward to. And that's not a lot of that's not what a lot of people get to say. Waking up early on Mondays, I get to work with thousands of motivated entrepreneurs and investors that are here, and we have all one thing in common. That's wanting to make money and wanting something different. So I'm really happy to be part of this change in your guys' life, and I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and let's make sure that we end the year on green note. Take care, guys.